Yeah, hi. Coming in clear. Let me see. Let's put this here. I hope I'm coming in clear. Uh, Last night I had such a weird dream. Really weird. And it's weird that I woke up 3 times, and when I went back to bed, I went back to the same dream. I was telling someone about it, and she was like, "Wow, wow, like weird that I'm able to go back to bed and continue to dream." So last night I lay down and I was like really upset last night, and so I went to bed with a lot of stuff in my head. So and then I was playing. I play YouTube. I had some this video playing in the background. This spiritual warfare. This preacher, and so I was hearing that in the background, but I fell asleep, and I just had this weird dream that, well, man, I wish I can. When I go to bed tonight, I wish I can just pick up where I left off because it was. I don't know what it meant. I don't know what it meant, but the dream was weird, really weird. It was the place was some weird place, and it was kind of dark. It was dark, and some areas were lit up, and it was lit up like yellow, and there were little, and I was just in this dream, just going from place to place in this area, going from group to group. The thing about the dream, it started off. I was in a train first, and then I got on the train, and I was trying to head somewhere. I was going somewhere, and I was conversating with this person, and I was just looking at everyone. That everybody's busy, the subway car doing their thing. Everybody was like um, facing forward, and you had people. I had people behind me, and then it was like a long path. The train, you go down the center. It was almost set up like a plane. That's how the train was. And as I was sitting down, I think I was. Let me think. I really want to remember. I was talking with someone. I don't remember too well what I was talking about, but I was going somewhere, and then I got off. I don't know where I got off. I knew when I got off, I was in this area, big area. It was like in this area had a lot of buildings, a lot of air. It was dark, evening. The sun was going down, and you saw people, but I saw them like because of the light, the light, the lamps that were in the streets. So that's how you saw people. And I started talking to this one lady, and we was talking, and then this guy came up and with some weird box, and trying to sell me the stuff that was in the box. And he opened it, and it was these little pieces of toys. Let me draw them. They look like, the these little things look like this. Remember those little things that were like this? And you stuck them in holes, you know. Right. So, so, but real miniature, real tiny. So I was looking and I was like, oh, cool. I was like, wow. Then he pulled another box and it was like this uh, matchbox. And it had a whole bunch of little parts, gears. And so trying to look back at the girl, she completely was different now. She looked like a whole complete different person. So I got up and I was trying to find my way. A matter of fact, I was trying to get back on the subway. I was like, asking her, where is the subway? How do I get out of here? Where's the subway? So I ran into these three guys, fucked up, eh, like a monster. But he was Chinese. I noticed that he was Chinese, and the other two guys that were with him, they were also Chinese. And when I approached them to ask them how can I get out of here, the one that was a monster was like gonna do something to me, but the one that looked at more normal told them leave him alone. So, but he still kind of made this like growl, like. So I got away from them, and then I made it to this courtyard, buildings. I see like uh, like roads, but these roads were like up. They weren't down. They were like, like, and then roads, but they were like at a high level, like a bridge row, but they were all high. And from the distance where I was, I can see that. And a matter of fact, I was drawing it out, but I erased it. And then there was these dark this way, that way, and this was me. This was the three guys, one, two, three, and this was me. And then these dark guys, I couldn't make out who they were, but they were all in shadow. They were so far away that they only appeared to me like in shadow, dark, like they were all dark. They weren't lit up, but they were all making movements like running, like like they were desperate, running, 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 running. Some weird shit. So, oh, about the three. What was the three? It was three, three, three. I got something about three. Oh, okay. Oh, another thing I remember was in the train before I got to the where I was talking to that girl that she changed to someone else. I Someone gave me their hand, like to shake my hand, and I noticed when they gave me their hand, one finger had three more fingers on top of it. They had a finger. Oh man, it's so weird. Finger, and then they had like a little tiny little hand on that finger, and I found it so weird. I was like, what the hell is that? And then I remember also the box, the stuff that the guy was selling me. It was 3 boxes. 'Cause when I woke up, I remember that, and I was trying to see if there was something, and I can remember numbers, so I can play the lottery, something like that. And I remember it was three items that he showed me, and the finger that this guy had a finger, and it had 3 fingers on top of it, 3 little miniature fingers on that finger, which looked it really weird. And but I went to bed that night, like, really, like, I was thinking about some shit, and was really depressed, and for it to get this way. And so and I said my prayer to go to bed and just wake up again, right? Wake up 3 times. You know that you go to bed and you wake up and you lay down again, and you go back to the same dream you was dreaming. Now the part that I was in the train, the first part of that dream, I don't know what that meant. I was in the car. I was going somewhere. I was trying to make it somewhere, and I was in this train car, and it was something. I was trying to get somewhere. I was trying to get somewhere. I was trying to get somewhere. And those that thing that I saw, that Chinese guy with that weird face, and the 2 guys that were with him, and then those little boxes. What the hell did that mean? I wonder what the hell did that mean? And then a finger with 3 fingers on top of another finger. I wonder what the hell did that dream? Maybe it just didn't mean nothing. Maybe it's just stuff that I don't know. But it was so weird, so real too. Just talking to these people, talking to that girl. I sat down with her. I looked at her, and very pretty girl. I don't know if she was the girl that was with me on the train, and we both got off. And but I know there was a part that I was in the train, and there's a few things that also happened while I was in the train. I'm trying to remember. Let me see. I was in the train, sitting down, and it's like I know this dream. It means something. I know it means something. And then these people in the distance, like, they're trying to find, like, a block away, and but I couldn't make out their clothes. You can only see the shape of the body. They were all dark, and they were like running back and forth. And when I got there, it's like I see these people. When I got into that courtyard, that I left the 3 guys, and I got into that courtyard, and I saw these people in the distance. I was like, what the hell is that? I was trying to make out what these people And then that girl, the way her face changed to someone else. And then I know something else happened before I got out. I'm trying to remember. I was in the train and something else. It's walking, trying to. So I was telling a friend of mine about the dream, and she was like, "Wow, you can remember?" It's like, "Yeah, I remember the whole dream." But now it's kind of forgot that part that when the dream starts that I'm in the train. Um, I guess I didn't really. When you have these type of dreams that you remember it, you should like when you wake up. I went back to sleep, and I went back to the part where I'm with the girl now. Like it's like little, and then the courtyard. Woke up again. Like woke up 3 times, and what I was supposed to do is when I got up, I was supposed to like like think about what I just dreamt, and if I don't forget it, and but write it down and then go back to bed. But I don't know. And then the number three, and then the hand with three little hands. That was so weird. That little hand. What the hell does that mean? What does that mean? The Chinese people. One bad. Then the little box with those little things that you put together, like they were like real tiny, and when you put it all together, it becomes like a toy, a car, And I was so, like, wow, look how that one, and then there was but I remember the courtyard. However, I thought I would make a painting out of it. The courtyard. I would have to kind of look for images of something that looks similar to what I dreamt and put it together and the characters that I saw in a distance. But I haven't dreamt like that in a long time. I haven't dreamt like that in a long time. Man, I hope I'm going to hell when I die, man. I hope that's not hell. If it would have been hell, I could imagine it would be worse, right? Maybe there's different levels. That level wasn't as bad, I guess. But these people were just trying to get the fuck out of there. They were trying to get out, and I was asking. I just kept running to people and asking them, "Where's the train? How can I get out of here?" And no one can tell me. Then I ran into those three guys, and after I got off from talking with the girl, and I asked these guys, like, but how can I get out of here? And the one of them that looked at real vicious, very very mean. He gave me a look like not a good look. So I the other guy that was with him told them to leave me alone. Like, leave me alone. And then he left me alone, but like with that look like he's so fucking lucky. And then, but I tell you, I went to bed real angry, very angry, very angry, and I was cursing people that done me wrong, and I was so angry. And in my mind, I was thinking, how could you do your brother like that? How could you think that you deserve more than everyone else? And and I was blaming my mother and hating my mother. This woman has actually made me hate my mother. And that and everything else that's been going on in my life. And I can't find reason why I'm going through it. I can't find not one reason. Because, like, what did I do to deserve this? You say to yourself, what the hell did I do to deserve all this? And there's nothing. And why? I mean, like, why is it that some people just go through things because you just go through it? It's so weird. Well, what's the purpose of that, right? What is the purpose of that? You know? And I don't know, maybe because what I was listening, as I kept listening to what this man was saying, things made so much sense. And I've never took, I've never, like when you sit down, when you listen to someone preach, I've never really taken any things so the way I took that I don't even know how to explain it. That speech that I don't know what you call that when a preacher preaches. When he was preaching, I never took it so like the way this guy said things. It just made so much sense what he said, and it made so much sense. And I kept agreeing with everything he was saying as I'm listening to this man talk, and I felt asleep listening to that. I really took it in, what this guy was saying. And people kept coming up and asking him different questions about different things, and they were going through it, how to deal with it, and this and that. And I was like, wow, he's dead on. He's dead on. And I felt better when I heard that because, like I said, I went to bed thinking, like really angry. And it's like all in my mind. I'm like, I just, It's the beginning of that dream. I was in that train. I know there was a part that I like remember still the beginning parts of it when I was that part was in your, come on please let me remember. I close my eyes, I can just go right back to that dream. I remember what I was seeing. And when I think about the beginning part of the dream, I see myself sitting down, looking. I started looking forward. For some reason now, I'm looking the other way, and there's something on the train, on the wall. I think like a post or something. I know I'm talking with someone, talking about where I'm going, and I was trying to talk with someone, and weird, weird. But it was so real. It was so real. That if he was to now wake me up and I would just stay there, it's so real. But it wouldn't be a place that I would want to stay if I, not wake up and stay in that place. And I was trying to find this location. I was trying to, I think I was actually, where's the train? And then we said, kept, when I got, train, then that hand with three fingers on that one finger, an arm with a hand with five little fingers. So it was three hands on that one finger. And I can, let's try to draw that. And I remember the part that those shadows, I was thinking about what I saw, if I could draw it, put it together, Was doing it here, but then I saw, let's do it. It was these people in the distance, like people all over like that, right? Then I was over here looking at everything. Like came into this courtyard, and then I saw like roads, but these roads had these, like roads like that, roads like that. Something. Then they were like buildings. This was like buildings. I kept looking more over here, and it was like around, and these people kept running this way and that way, and these buildings, all these buildings. But I can see from a distance, I can see that row that I was looking at. I was like, maybe that's the way I gotta go. And characters and shadows. I saw like with the limbs, I can see the limbs like they were running or something. And, and then there was more, then there was something over here. And I also made and then this here was like a hill. This was like a hill. But over here, that opening, there was something covering that it just could not make out where the hell, where is the opening for me to get out of this courtyard. And all these people just running back and forth. This is me. What am I to do? What am I to do? And then these people kept going. Then that finger had it's a finger, and this finger had weird, but it had little fingers. I think, what the fuck? A finger with 3 fingers. See? I don't know how was it that I saw it. And then the box that the guy opened. He opened the box. And the box open. There was these little gears and little things. I was looking at this like, what the hell is that? And that's like when you have these type of dreams, it's good to try to like draw them, try to figure out, try to sit down and write it down, try to make sense of it. Like, what the hell does it mean? And then the train. Here with the little fingers, like, what the fuck does that mean? What the hell does that mean? This over here. Oh my god. Hmm. And this was all dark. And what you see from the distance from here were like lamps. You know the street lights in the nighttime, like when the streets lit up. That's how this all looked at. But it was like a yellowish look to it at this distance, and even the ground was like a yellowish. And all you could some further away. I guess somewhere. No, for me to like really. Let me put that. For me to really. Let me put that. Yeah, and then yellowish. Just give it a quick. The floor was like that, and then those dark and gonna even yellow. And okay, not dark. Dark is like it's not a warm dark. cool, dark. Let me see if I can find something. It's like a black. It's that type of. They had at the something like that. This is this is something like that. I don't know what that was, but it's. I mean, I'm trying to like think about it that way. See if I make a painting out of it. So and then these characters with shadow, like I couldn't make out what they were. But all this was so it's like a yellowish, but it's so dark that you as you focus, then you can make out what's what. You can make out that some of these are buildings. This is a road. And then the thing is to lay down and to wake up and go back, lay down again and dream the same thing again. Go to like back to the dream. That was so cool. That was so cool. That was so cool. The Chinese guy, he didn't like me. Then the girl that I was talking to, when I look at her, hold on, what was something about this girl? Some, I think that was the one with the finger. I don't know how was it that her hand was placed that I saw that in her finger. I don't know how was it that I saw that, but hmm, I guess I don't know. I guess everything that I've been going through, my mind is playing tricks on me. I guess it's that. I don't know. If I, it's funny, but you know, they don't even consider the fact that I'm not seeing my granddaughter, and that my ex-wife is doesn't even consider that fact. It's sad that he's not seeing his granddaughter. He's not having a relationship with her. He was a good father. He would be a great grandfather. He doesn't deserve to go through that. I mean, this is what I would think a good woman would say, even though we're no longer together. But when uh, when we weren't together, I still told my son, invite your mother to your graduation. And I still included her, and I didn't, because we separated. I didn't try to keep him away from her. And I've always was there to make sure that even towards the end to go back, see your mother, talk to her, but she just never seems to do that for me, you know, to try to, fix things. Let's get along just for the kids. Maybe we don't have to be together, but get along. And I guess she has a serious problem. I'm realizing that. I'm realizing that. Even when my mother died, okay, you might not like her, but it would have been respectful for you to send a card or go and pay your respects, and she didn't do that. And then, like I said, everyone took sides. When we broke up, everyone took sides. My son left with me, and she stood with my daughter. Everybody took sides, and there was no reason for that to happen. There was no reason for that to happen. Then there was times that I went to that area where she's at, and people would. I know people in that area. I'm not there for you. It's so weird. Real bad people. I don't know why I don't know. I don't know why people do stuff like that. All I wanted was to granddaughter get to know her grandfather and pick up some things from me, you know. But everybody has, in the end, everyone has just been bad. For some reason, everyone has been bad. It's funny. I was listening to this guy yesterday, and he said he's very. It's true what he said. People don't care. People just they'll spit you out. They don't. He said I think he said I'm only good to to the people that are good to me. Which yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. I don't know. I try to be the bigger person, but every time I try to be the bigger person, I get screwed. I don't understand that. I really don't understand that. I'm not. I I can honestly say in my heart that I I didn't do anything wrong at all. I was always there for the kids. Happy birthdays, holidays, Christmas. I cheer them on when they had graduations. I went to the school, talked to guidance counselors. I did all that. Even to the two-step ones that weren't mine. I treated them like they were mine. More than what the father, the real father, ever done. Because the father never came around. And there's no thank you, no nothing. Nothing at all. And that hurts. That really does hurt. I mean, if I was a scumbag and I was a scumbag, yeah, fine. You could understand when you're a scumbag and well, your kids don't love you because you was a scumbag. You beat them. You did this. You did that. You beat their mother. Da da da. And that's not the case. That's not. You know. Yeah, it got bad just that one day, that last day when I found out the betrayal, and not to mention the other times that me. I mean, she really did things to hurt me, abused. I mean, she really physically abused me, broke my hand. Like I really have my hand broken, physically broke my hand with a chair, and I went to the hospital, got a cast, and then when I was there, even the nurses asked, "How did you break your hand?" I told them I fell. It was a lie because I knew that if I was to tell the nurse that my wife did that, she was gonna get arrested. So I lie, you know. And then she lay there in the bed while I painted with a cast in my hand, and never once she apologized for what she did. Never once did she apologize for breaking my hand. Broke things in the house, broke everything, TV, everything, broke everything. Then she had the audacity when my ex girlfriend, my daughter's mother from before this marriage, she told her that I was the one that broke the chinero, which that was bullshit. This evil person, evil, evil, evil. You would think there would be some little bit of good to, and she would say, "Damn, man, this man is really been. I put him through a lot. I put him through a lot. He doesn't deserve that." And you would think that the kids would know that. They're as hateful as the mother. The daughter, my daughter's very hateful. When very hateful, very hateful, and it hurts me because I didn't expect to get these results with the type of father I was with these kids. You know, I didn't expect these type of results because I was good to them, right? You know, I didn't expect these type of results. It's weird, but I guess sometimes you just can't control how things are, right? So all that stuff, it's like when you're at you know, you think about it, it plays in your head, and and then also family members with the inheritance, the way these people are trying to stay with things, and all those things, you know, packed up, all that, it hurts, you know, it really does. It hurts. It hurts. And and last night I was like, I forgave them. I said, I'm gonna forgive these people, praying and move on, because I can't continue to feel like that, because it's gonna destroy me. I gotta move on and not think about these things anymore. I really can't. But it's so easier than, you know, it's hard to do it, you know. It's hard. And then the one person that was with me all the time, my son, I didn't expect him to I didn't expect him to do me the way he did me, and that was that was the cream of the top. That really, yeah. But uh, so yeah, that's why I probably had that dream. Like I went to bed with those feelings, those thoughts. I just want you to understand why I had that dream, you know. And I guess, and I've been having those thoughts for the past 6 years. I just been dealing with that on my own. I've been dealing with that on my own, you know, not being able to defend myself through the legal system with the inheritance issue, because I don't have the money to pay the legal fees, and the little bit of money that I did have, I spent it, and with the lawyer in the beginning, and the lawyer turned out to lie to me and bullshit me, kept my money, and my son also lied to me. He was in charge of basically the money that I was getting, and I told him I made an effort to do it out for we can put money together, and I thought there was so much money put away, but it turns out there was nothing. It was nothing. There was nothing. There was nothing. Then I think when I went to his job to look for him, to talk to him to sign some papers, I think the lady said that she kept saying, "Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense." I did make a video that I did not make any sense. That was when he left, and I was not making sense. It was so much in me I couldn't even express myself the correct way, and I didn't make sense. But I probably still don't make sense. But that thing I heard last night, the way that guy was talking, that shit really got me thinking. I was like, wow, you know, it really had me thinking. That part of the dream when I was in the subway, the first part of the dream, I'm trying to remember how that went. And I remember it was, there was an area where I got off. Oh, I think it was an area I got off. Then what that means when you dream with a finger with two other fingers. I'm gonna look what that means in the internet on Google. You look up dreams when you dream, and then the box. And there was something about three. I think it was three boxes, so that's three, and then the fingers. That's three. Okay, three hands on top of one finger. So that's oh, but that's not a hand. That's just a finger with these little hands. Oh, okay. I said three. It was okay. Okay, I got the six because it was three guys, the Chinese and the two friends, and then it was the finger with the three hands, and there was the one box. It wasn't three boxes. Okay, it was that, and then so that's six. Six. And it's like one number. I mean, I can't even. It's not even enough for six numbers. The hand, the finger. What does that mean? What does that represent? Finger with three hands on one finger. What the hell does that represent? A finger with three fingers, and the fingers that are not even fingers. Those one more hands. I was like, what the fuck? What does that mean? Three hands, and then that was done, and then the little box that he showed me with those little gears was so tiny. I was trying to make sense of it. I was like, what is that? And I was talking to the girl, and she had this look that I was attracted to. That I was talking to her, and when I looked back at her, she was a different person. Or it was the same girl, but she just looked different. She looked different. Now, what does that represent? What does that mean? She looked different. Hmm. She was different. And then the finger with three arms, in the hand. What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, okay. Now I remember when I was on that train and we was moving along. I know there were people there talking. Everybody was like this, and the train was pretty crowded. It was pretty crowded. It was pretty crowded. Pretty crowded. And then it's weird that courtyard where I saw those people. They were doing the same thing. It kind of came to me after I saw those people because I was trying to make sense. Like, what are these people doing? And they were like in a group, but then they weren't in a group. Like, there was like a whole lot of them. Like, they were playing soccer. You know, when you see people playing soccer, it's, like, but going, like that. And in shadow, real dark. And I'm like wondering, like, what are these people? And I'm trying to look ahead, like trying to see, because I just made it out from where I came from. When I passed that Chinese guy, I was out when I was over there, but I went through this, like, this opening, and when I went through that opening, I ran into those three guys, and I come into that courtyard, and I see those people in the distance, and I'm trying to figure out. And I kept asking, where is the train? How can I get out of here? But no one would tell me. Hmm. No one would tell me. No one would tell me. Hmm. That's crazy. That is something else. Is that two lane spots over there? Huh, buddy? There's the over here. There's the guy over there. Where is that? Let's see. Look at him. What the heck? Oh, there you go. And then, I don't know. I don't know. But that dream, the finger with three arms, with hands, miniature hands, and, then the Chinese guy looks at really, and then it was like, leave him alone, like let him go. Like, maybe he's like telling him, like, let him continue because he's not gonna find his way out of here anyway. We'll worry about let him let him continue to look how to get out of here. And then when he realizes he can't get out of here, then we'll fuck him up. you know. But it was a dark place, dark place. Hmm. And then, like I said, I went to bed listening to that preacher talking about hell and all this, and so it could just be that I was listening to that, and that's why I had that dream. Hmm. But I always think about these dreams. These dreams always mean something. It's still hard to figure out what they mean. It's so Louis. What did Louis said about here? I didn't get to hear what he said about the dream. What the fuck does that dream mean? What does that dream mean? Well, I have an image in my head too. I'm gonna try to paint that in like in a Renaissance style with some yellows and but to get that look real dark and get those trying to remember what I saw with those guys in the distance and paint them and I don't remember too much how those guys look. I just know that one of them looked really bad. So I doubt I'll be able to paint the Chinese people. The girl, I kind of, I mean, I had it when, but as soon as she changed, it's like, I don't think I'm going to be able to capture her look on a painting because things are hard to paint. But the part that I'm in the courtyard and those people in the distance and that row and those buildings that I can see in the distance, I can probably draw that and make a painting out of that. Hmm. But what was the video that I was listening to? Hold on. What was the video that YouTube video with I'm gonna play it for you can hear it. It really got me, yeah, me really thinking the stuff this guy was saying. Okay, it was, let me see that one. It was, because it was two, I listened to the guy that when he was saying that. And then it was that one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna listen to the first one. And go to history and see, come over here and try to, okay, okay, and I'll go back yesterday. Was it that one? No. Yeah, I want to, let me see. Yes, this is it right here. This one, yes. Was it that one? And then the other color guy that was also preaching. He was the, what he said made a lot of sense. Made a lot of sense. I know I saved it on my Facebook page. Now, let me see. Okay, okay. I was listening to that, but where's the one with the guy at? Hmm. Okay, but let's go back to listening to this because this is the one that I was listening to. Let me see, is it this one? Yeah, spiritual warfare. This is what I was listening to. Hmm. Let me see if I could. I don't wanna. those exploratory. What? Yeah, can you tell us where you get the stuff away from me?